Hi, good morning. We are Carolina Yepes, Diego Martinez, and me, Mariana Zapata. The country that we choose is Poland. So let's start by talking about the culture of Poland. First, we have to take in mind that the culture is defined as the collective programming of the mind of a specific group of people. This kind of people have a set of values, beliefs, manners, and rules which distinguish them from other people. So there are some Hofstede's cultural dimensions, but we are going to mention only two of them. The first one is individualism. Poland has a score of 60, so it's considered an individualism society. This means that Polish take care of themselves and their direct family only. Although it is also true that they are very hospitable people. The second dimension that we want to mention is long-term orientation. Poland has a score of 38. It's a low score, so that means that Poland is more normative. They have a great respect for tradition and customs. Poland is one of the most religious countries in Europe. 92% of the population of this country is Catholic. Poland has the tradition of welcoming guests with bread and salt. They also have the habit of taking off their shoes and wearing slippers, taking care of their comfort and hygiene in their house. Some of the most representative figures of Poland are Pope Juan Pablo II. He was one of the most influential leaders of the 20th century. And also Marie Curie, that was a Polish scientist who received two Nobel Prizes. In Poland, the drowning of Marciana is celebrated. This is where the Poles burn and drown a life-size straw doll of the goddess Marciana. They do it to mark the end of the winter and celebrate the arrival of spring. The national symbol of Poland is the white eagle, for this the shield of the country. And here are some fun facts. Polish are very punctual. In Poland, you will find Malbork Castle. It is the largest castle in the world built with brick. The typical Polish dance is the Awarek. It is an energetic dance with many twists and jumps. Their national drink is vodka. Poland is the world's largest amber exporter. And finally, they don't know many other foreign languages compared to other European Union countries. Fat Thursday is also a Christian tradition. The idea is to commit the last sin before Thursday of Holy Week. The prohibited act is to eat a lot of sweet and fat. Wet Monday is a very old tradition on Christian Easter Monday. This day is celebrated after the end of Holy Week, and there are no classes or work. It's all about throwing water at each other.
The policies oriented toward a market economy have encouraged foreign direct investment and in-turn employment. The economic openness, employment with previous governments, and development of capital markets have turned the Warsaw region into financial center.
After of World War II, Poland adopted a Soviet-type socialist economy, and almost all means of production, transport, finance, and trade were nationalized. Private ownership was limited to agriculture. After 1992, the economy began to increase. There was an increase in GDP, an increase in industrial production, and increase in purchasing power. The gross domestic product shot up 15% since 2000. The unemployment rate has fallen from 21 in 2004 to 3.5. Poland has experienced the longest economic expansion in the world, with 25 years of growth. The International Monetary Fund advised to seek to attract qualified workers, remove barriers to investment, and provide training programs.
The policies oriented toward a market economy have encouraged foreign direct investment and in-turn employment. The economy opens employment with previous governments and development of capital markets have turned the Warsaw region into financial center.
Since Poland entered into European Union in 2004, Poland has had an important economic transformation. Poland has been the more dynamic country in this union.
During the crisis, its economy managed to resist with positive growth. Economic growth in recent years is a success story that responds to several factors. One of the elements that have contributed significantly to this favorable situation is the financial assistance for European Union.
The Republic of Poland is located in Central Europe, in the heart of the European continent. Poland is linked to the European Union. The capital of Poland is Warsaw. It borders Russia, Lithuania, Belarus, Ukraine, Slovakia, Czech Republic, and Germany, also by the Baltic Sea. Its official language is Polish. The currency is the zloty, but they also receive euros. The national flag has the color white and red. Its form of government is the parliamentary republic. That is, the president of the republic is the head of the state. He is elected for 5 years by direct universal suffrage. Subsequently, the president appoints a prime minister, who chooses the members of the government. They also have 460 deputies and a Senate of 100 members elected every 4 years. The current president is Andrzej Duda, who was elected in the year 2015. Poland is in inequality in approximately 38 million people. Administratively, Poland is divided into provinces, municipalities, and districts. Poland is divided into 16 regions called voivodeships. Since 1999, Poland has belonged to OTAN, and since 2004 for the European Union. Poles are very hospitable, according to the proverb, gets a ham, got a ham. I visited Poland with my husband in the year 2016. We were at World Day with the Pope. Their Polish family house in a town called Kazimierska Bielska, 1 hour from Krakow. They were very kind, and with them we visited many tourist places in Krakow and surroundings.
The family adopt as they are their children, and they always talk us and call it us in a place. Brought us sweets and gifts and told us the stories of the country of Poland. The family one day took us to see the market to Krakow, and they gave to 200 zlotys to buy whatever we want. We didn't want to receive them, but they insist. So we bought glaze with the representative coat of arms of the country. For example, this it's beautiful, Poland and Polska. And flags and t-shirts, for example, t-shirts, Poland, Krakow, and the costly, and many souvenirs for the family. We visit many places, including the sanctuary of the Mother of God, Vijayasnagara, and they bought one book. It is in this book has history for Poland and the sanctuary. This is the book. And they bought the silver medal. This is the medal. And denari. This is denari. For the Poland, this picture is the most important devotion Catholic. In your description in Poland is Jesus ufam to be. In English is Jesus I trust in you. In Spanish is Jesús yo confío en ti. Then we visit Bowell Castle located in Krakow. They gave us a stuffed dragon. It's beautiful. And this beautiful dragon. Some photos from Poland. The family, the ruins, the castle, the city, the ruins, the sanctuary of Saint John Paul II. Did you know Wielska is the only salt mine in the world in operation since the Middle Age? Did you know Poland has 19 Nobel Prize winners? Did you know Malbork Castle or Marienburg Castle is the largest brick castle in the world? Did you know Krakow Market Square is the largest medieval square on the planet? Did you know vodka was born in Poland? Did you know 19% of Poles declare themselves Catholic? Did you know in Poland the cold is so intense in winter that they sell hot soap from vending machines? Did you know the Auschwitz concentration camp is the largest Nazi extermination center? Did you know Warsaw is a city that stops for exactly 1 minute every year on the 1st of August? usually freezes over at 5 o'clock, when the sirens drastically begin to sound. Moving motorists stops. Pedestrians stop rushing to their business, and those who are sitting at cafeteria tables stand up. This is a tribute in memory of the heroes of Marsab uprising. The Marsab uprising or uprising was the largest civil rebellion against Nazi Germany in World War. It took place during the German occupation of Marsab between August 1 and October 2, 1944. For example,